Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 24th of March 2022. Yesterday's video, when I was talking about the second anniversary of the first lockdown, well, I guess it was overall a little bit negative, although, I was trying to put a positive spin on it by saying good things always come out of bad things. But I remember quite a few years ago, someone was saying or talking about an incident they had with their boss, and they had some kind of problem, and they went along to their boss and they were sort of basically whinging on about the problem. And the boss just turned around and said, "I don't pay you to bring me problems, I pay you to bring me solutions." Essentially saying, just go away and work it out yourself and, sort of do your job really. And yeah, maybe a slightly harsh way of going about things, but I do feel that as we go forward, or as I go forward, I really need to be focusing more on solutions rather than whinging on about problems. I did say a few weeks ago that I would like to change the direction of this channel a little bit, and after thinking about it for quite a while, I think that really is the way to go. Of course, I'll still be bringing you the news and reporting on it, but I think a focus more on solutions rather than the problem is the way to go. We all know what the problem is, the New World Order, the Great Reset, WEF, and the sort of corrupt governments, lying media. I don't really need to kind of go bang on about that constantly because, well, as I say, you know what it is. And I just feel like I need to start bringing solutions to your attention as well. Just kind of what I do with my main job, electrician. I'd be a very poor electrician if I just came into your house when you're sort of reporting some problem with your light, and I just said, oh yeah, oh dear, you got a short circuit there. It's bad news. Oh, it's not good, is it? If you've got a short circuit in there, the breaker's going to trip and you're not going to be able to use your lights. Oh dear, it's bad news. Well, and then if that's all I did, and then I sort of went away again, I don't think I'd be an electrician for very long, would I? Because what you'd expect from me is a solution, to get up there, open up the light, find where the short is and sort it, and get everything up and running for you again properly. And so that is what I'm about with my main job, and that's what I'd like to be more about with this as well. I'm not saying that I can bring a solution to all our woes and produce a fantastic world for everybody. That would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? But I could certainly play a very, very small part in it. So as I see things, the solutions that we need to be looking at are local communities, local food production, homeschooling for kids, an alternative health system that's not reliant on big pharma and nationally run kind of services, and also a means of local trading, maybe with some kind of barter system or some kind of system that doesn't use fiat currencies and certainly doesn't use digital currencies. And well, there's a few other bits and pieces as well, just sort of growing local communities of like-minded people. And I'm not necessarily talking about moving to some commune in the middle of nowhere. That'd probably be the ideal thing, but it's, for most of us, it's not really practical. But I do believe we can all stay in our current locations, in our current houses and flats, but kind of come together in communities. And we've already got a ready built one with the Stand in the Park, and also there's one or two others. So I think that's what the shape of the solutions will look like. And once all these things are properly set up, I think we can then move into a society that we want and move away from the one that we don't want. So what I would like to do going forward is concentrate on reporting on these solutions, people who are already working on these solutions or who are starting up initiatives. And there's a lot of them. On one of them, I think I might have mentioned it fairly recently, but there's something called, it used to be called My Health Service, but they've changed the name to the People's Health Alliance, which is actually they're launching their website properly in about a month's time, about this time next month. And it's basically going to be evolving into, really an alternative healthcare system. So that is one exciting development. And I want to play my part by highlighting all of these different initiatives, whether it's that kind of thing, local food production, homeschooling, and just bringing these different things to your attention so that you can then go and use them and perhaps start forming your own alternatives with regard to all of this kind of thing. So I think that is the direction I'm going to move in. I'm going to start focusing more on solutions and less on the problem. As I say, I'll still have to do that to a certain extent, but I'm going to sort of start spending more of my time, more of my energy to perhaps going out, interviewing people, who are sort of running these alternative things, and finding out what they're all about, how they've done things, and then bringing that information to the channel. So that is really something that I'd like to do. Don't know what you think. I think it's the right way to go. But just a few solutions there. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to the Stand in the Pub tonight, which is Thursday nights, and going to go and meet some like-minded people and have a good evening, I should think. So I'll be back tomorrow. Tim from Fair Play Now. Thanks for watching.